Mm. Hello, my loves. Blessed new moon. Um, Happy new moon. This is gonna be your Cancer full moon tarot reading. There are a lot of astrological aspects that align with this Cancer new moon specifically. So this tarot spread that I've created for this new moon does kind of go into those aspects. I just wanted to preface that with this. I also want to let you guys know I am wearing Seductive Cedar Lip Gloss by 11 Moons. You can get this at 11moons11.com/shop. Okay, that's the word 11 moons, the number 11.com/shop, made with all natural ingredients, handcrafted by yours truly. Okay, now let's go ahead and get into this because I don't want to make this too long and these questions are loaded. So first question, what visions and dreams are currently emerging and how can you better amplify these energies in alignment with the Cancer new moon and the sextile between the moon in Cancer and Uranus in Taurus? So this particular position, hold on y'all, let me separate these cards. Y'all know I can't do two things at once sometimes. This particular position is going to represent the visions and dreams that are emerging within you right now, specifically relating to the themes of nurturing, emotional well-being, and personal foundations. Okay, we're going to get a little bit of guidance here on how we can amplify those energies and harness the innovative and transformative influence of the moon sextile Uranus aspect, which we do want to take advantage of. So let's see what's coming out here. And I'm going to do this reading a little bit differently. Typically, I would pull out all the cards for every single question, but because these questions are loaded, I'm going to do each question one by one, okay? I'm going to pull out cards for each question. We're going to talk about the question, and we will go on to the next question. I believe there are 8 questions in this spread. We can't just keep talking about it. I think too often about it. I wanna get wild, take me for a ride, boy. Show me you outside, boy. I wanna get wild, I wanna drive you crazy. You up like oops daisy. Do. Y'all, I'm looking for my moonology deck and I don't see it. I don't see it. Here we go. All right, so what visions and dreams are currently emerging and how can we better amplify these energies in alignment with the Cancer new moon and the sextile between the moon in Cancer and Uranus in Taurus? Okay, first of all, we need to lean into our hearts. We need to lean into love, lean into affection, lean into being caring, lean into taking the risk to act like we are not defined nor limited by our experiences. Okay, so the vision to break out of boxes that you currently have put yourself in is 1. The dream to stabilize and continue to expand on your current foundation is 2. We have the Knight of Pentacles. We have the Emperor come through. Okay, we have the Heart. We have July. Okay, we're presently in July. And then lastly, it's getting over your mental blockages. You have dreams of mental healing, mental clarity, mental peace. You have dreams of trusting yourself and getting out of this whole thing of imposter syndrome. You know, you have dreams of communicating better and redefining your message in a way that more so aligns with that expansion and stability of your foundation that I was speaking about earlier. Okay, so you can amplify these energies and harness the innovative and transformative influence of this aspect by trusting your first instinct. Number one, despite your experience, despite what you think you don't know, trust what you do know, first of all. Two, envision yourself and dream of yourself being in a position as a leader. Even if you're the leader of only yourself, see yourself in that leading position and see yourself being a stable leader. See yourself holding yourself accountable. See yourself giving yourself boundaries. See yourself putting restrictions on yourself that actually serve to better meet your needs, and not taking those restrictions as a slight against yourself. Okay? Enhance your mental clarity by, again, focusing on what you do know instead of what you don't. Focusing on sharpening the things that you feel like you need to enhance instead of jumping from subject to subject to subject to subject to topic. Okay? The vision and dream that's emerging is clarity, it's momentum, it's abundance. And you can amplify the energies by jumping into that clarity with knowledge and wisdom. Okay? Not just with passion and desire in mind. Okay? Let's go ahead and go into question 2. What is the state of your emotional health currently, and how can you promote progress? How can you promote progress and improvement in alignment with the Cancer moon trine Neptune and Pisces transit? Okay, so this particular position is going to reflect our emotional well-being at the current moment. It's going to take into account our intuitive connection, since this Cancer moon is coming up. It's going to take it into account our enhanced perception with Neptune being in Pisces, and it's going to provide insight into areas that may be requiring our attention or healing, and guide us on how we can promote progress and improvement, emotionally speaking. Okay, so let's see what's coming out in there. Oh, and the other one, we also had this new moon in Sagittarius card come out. Luck is on your side. So that's, again, just a reminder that you need to trust that things are working in your favor. The vision and dream needs to be that things are working in your favor no matter what. No matter if you don't have all the knowledge, no matter if you don't have all the support, those things will come. You move on the wisdom that you do have. You stay consistent and diligent in your foresight and action, and everything else will work itself out. Okay, luck is on your side, baby. All right, no. Let's go ahead and get into question 2. What is the state of your emotional health currently, and how can you promote progress and improvement? What is the current state of your emotional health, and how can you promote progress and improvement? Here we go again with trusting your heart. Literally the 6 of Wands and the Love card. Trusting your heart. Trusting in the divine grace, divine mercy, divine healing, divine beauty of spirit to guide you every single time. Okay? That's how you can promote progress, improvement. What is the state of your emotional health? You're doing okay emotionally. You may have been better at other times, but you're not doing bad right now. You're doing okay. You're actually doing pretty good. You know that you're in a time of transformation and things are growing. You might be in a certain point of grief or having bouts of anxiety or depression because of this metamorphosis, and because things are changing, and because things are up in the air, and so that may put you into a position where you kind of feel a little bit fearful, but nonetheless your emotional health is good, and you can promote and progress towards improvement with these energies by trusting your heart, trusting your knowledge, understanding that sometimes you're gonna have to work by yourself, and the support, the team, the community will come later. Okay, and making peace with that, because you're so disturbed right now that the people that you feel like should be supporting you, the people that you feel like should be helping you, the mentors that you feel like you should have, the progress that you feel like you should have, the parents that you feel like you should have. They're not supporting the family. They're not doing what what you feel like they're supposed to do, and you're not at peace with it. You got to make peace with that, baby. It's okay sometimes to be on the journey by yourself and have to redirect that. The community will come when you keep showing up in the space that spirit keeps saying, telling you, show up in, show up in, show up. Eventually people are going to start showing up behind you. Okay, now sometimes they're going to show up and try to take your light. You don't worry about that. Your light is your light. Their light is their light. Other times they're going to be showing up to get in line and build community with you. They're going to be showing up to try and draw and learn from you. They're going to be showing up to see what you're talking about. Okay? So the state of your emotional health is good, but you can promote and progress. You can promote progress and improvement by detaching from your expectations of other people, trusting that community and love will come in the time that it's supposed to come in, and leaning into the spirit of change, leaning into the spirit of transformation. Also, leading on your wisdom, because knowledge and wisdom are not the same thing. It's one thing to know, it's another thing to do. Knowing is not the same thing as doing. Just because you know, if you're not doing, it does not count. So wisdom would then be acting in your knowledge, and we need to lead with that. Okay? How can you nurture yourself and feed your soul over the next moon cycle? Consider the Cancer moon's focus on themes such as family, motherhood, security, emotional well-being, and personal foundation. Let's see what is given, honey. How can we nurture ourselves and feed our souls over the next moon cycle? Slow down. I just want to get to know you. That's what you need to do. You can nurture and feed your soul by slowing down, being honest with yourself, and releasing self-judgment. Okay? Period. That is the answer. Clear as day. 8 of Wands in reverse, 7 of Swords, judgment. Clear as day. I'm not even going to elaborate on that because I said what I said. Slow down. Stop trying to move ahead too fast. Stop lying to yourself because you're trying to move ahead too fast. And it's not necessarily that you need to let go of the judgment. You need to redirect the judgment in a way that works for you. You're either judging yourself too harshly, or you're being too lenient, and you need to bring some balance to it. Period. How have you been guarded or protected at a detriment to yourself? And what can you do to enhance your security and discernment in light of the Cancer moon opposing Pluto in Capricorn? So this Pluto in Capricorn transit sheds a light on a lot of protective patterns that we have holding us back, especially as it relates to power dynamic. And we're invited to reflect on that. And so with this Cancer moon kind of pushing us deeper into the emotional aspects of that, I wanted us to see, like, how have we been too guarded and protected at a detriment to ourselves? A lot of us have been struggling with being vulnerable, and that has been detrimental to us. A lot of us have been isolating and just cutting people off, and that has been detrimental to us. Some of us have been making friends that don't have any substance, and that has been detrimental to us, because it's just like relationships that are fulfilling in the moment when we all turn it up, we all having fun, and then as soon as it's quiet, or as soon as there's not a party, there's no substances being passed around, nobody knows what to talk about or what to do, nobody's really feeling each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, we gotta move away from that. So those are just some things that came up for me intuitively. But to answer the question, how we've been guarded or protected at a detriment to ourselves, You know what? The cards are saying the same thing that I just said. We overthink situations. Because of that, we jump to conclusions and we confront things from a combative perspective, and that blows up situations, whether that means us losing jobs, whether that means us losing friends, whether that means us losing opportunities, whether that means us creating tension within our relationships. And then we find ourselves in a constant state of emotional assessment. Okay? So that's how you've been guarded and protected at a detriment to yourself. But what can you do to enhance the security and discernment? What can you do to enhance the security and discernment? First of all, get out of your head. That's number one. Two, take the position of authority in your own ability to change. You can't force anybody else to change. You can meet them where they are in their quest to change, and be the change that you want to see. That's what you can do. Okay. Understand that sometimes your wishes are not going to be granted. You're not going to get what you want. You have to be okay with that. You have to be willing to redirect, pivot, and accept that, and understand that doesn't mean that you are less than. That doesn't mean you're not highly thought of. That doesn't mean that people don't respect you. People don't appreciate your craft. They don't see what it is that you're doing. It just means that you need to value what you're doing better and give more context and direction to it. Okay. That's what I would say for question 4. Let's go ahead and move into question 5. What emotional demons or pain from the past needs to be confronted head on during this time? This card is going to reveal unresolved emotional issues, past trauma that may require our attention, and guide us on how to face these emotional challenges. Okay? Because we do have this Cancer moon opposing Pluto in Capricorn and the South Node in Libra, and that does bring up some tension as it relates to the past. The emotional demons or pain that needs to be confronted is just you don't believe in yourself. You feel like you are not good enough. You feel like the world is not at your fingertips. Your opportunities are limited. Your resources are limited. You try to have a positive perspective and romanticize life a little bit, but every time you do that, you feel like you're fooling yourself. Like, who are you to tell yourself that you can live like this? Because you can't. That's the demon. That demon that's coming to tell you, you can't have this, you can't do this, the universe is limited, people ain't shit. All you're ever going to hear on the news is bad news. That whole mental process is the demon. Okay? Now, how can you confront the demon head on? How can you find the balance? How can you face these emotional challenges? Trusting that good news is on the way. Knowing that the world is at your fingertips with discipline and consistency. Because once you have a clear vision and you know where you're going, it's easier to get there. Right? Being more financially disciplined and paying attention to your finances, because quiet as it's kept, you can do a lot with a little bit of money. It's just about how you do it. We get so used to consuming. We spend money every single day and we don't blink an eye. But then we wonder why we're stressed out when we have to go into the grocery store and our groceries used to be $75 for the week and now it's $150. Like, it's a reason why we need to be conservative financially during this time. Does that mean you have to sacrifice everything and limit everything? No, it just means you need to pay attention to your finances and move with financial discipline, financial awareness, and financial knowledge, so that spirit can know, like, hey, I don't want money just so I can keep letting it fall through my fingers. I actually want to do something good and build on this. And so the universe will keep feeding into that and giving it back to you. Okay? That's what I would say about that one. That's really what I would say. It's like, you gotta know that you're going to be taken care of in difficult times. You have to know that the universe is unlimited and abundance is at your fingertips. And you have to trust in the power of discipline and clarity. Okay? That just keeps on coming up time and time and time and time and time and time and time again. How can you clarify and improve your relationships? So this question is in relationship with the shift to North Node, or shift of the North Node moving to Aries. The balance or the dynamic between Cancer and Aries is the ability to be able to nurture others, and the ability to be able to nurture yourself. So how can you clarify and improve your relationships in context of bringing balance to those themes? Let's see what the answer is. Baby, we've all been betrayed. We've all been heartbroken. Somebody done hurt all of our feelings, okay? Let it go. Let it go. You can't do nothing about it. You can't go back and fight the person. You're not going to go back and do nothing to them. You can't force their karma to come quicker than what is coming, okay? Stop holding on to the pain, expecting good things when all you're focusing on is pain, and then being mad when you find yourself in the same emotional patterns and cycles. Improve your relationships by forgiving, letting things go, and shining your light and opening your heart authentically. I made a whole video, little speech about this yesterday. Go watch my quick relationship video, because this message right here is bringing that whole thing full circle. Detach. Detach from the bullshit, detach from the broken promises, detach from the hurt, detach from the pain. Like, it's not gonna happen overnight, but baby, detach. Validate your feelings, sit in it for a minute, cry, release that shit, forgive yourself, forgive the person, and detach. Carrying that shit around from experience to experience, moment to moment, relationship to relationship, assumption to assumption, it's not gonna get you anywhere at all. At all. And you are allowing your past to determine way too much of how you navigate your current relationships, period. What emotional habits or revelations are requiring closure at this time? What emotional habits or revelations are requiring closure at this time? I have nothing, nothing, nothing. If I don't have you, my darling. My darling, you. I don't know why. That was just on my spirit, so I had to let it out. Okay? Maybe that's the habit and revelation that you need to bring closure to. It's like, we always feel like I need people, I need support, I need validation, I need feedback, I need. I'm a needy ass motherfucker, me. I don't really say it out loud a lot, but I'm needy. I am a Leo moon, and baby, she's needy. I'm a Capricorn sun. Baby, she's needy. Is she independent? Yes, but she's needy. So if I'm willing to admit that I can be a little needy, I'm gonna need y'all to admit that y'all can be a little needy. And where am I going with this? Listen, we're always like, I need support, I need validation, I need community, I need money, I need resources, I need. We're always, I need, beg and plead, I need. Baby, stop begging, stop pleading, stop being needy. Okay, it's okay to need things, but you don't have to be needy, because if you beg and plead and you present to the universe that that's all you're going to do, beg and plead and beg and plead and beg and plead, I need, why don't I have, that's all you're going to get. And you're going to be tired of waiting. Baby, when the things that you need are not showing up at your doorstep, that means you got to go outside and get it. Do you hear me? Do you hear me? You need to bring closure to the notion that the world owes you something. You need to bring closure to the notion that you need anything or anyone outside of yourself to validate the fact that you are that bitch, that you are that nigga, that you are that goddess, that you are that queen, that you are that whatever you want to call yourself, that you are that king, like you are that whatever the case, because y'all always want to get picky with the titles, okay? Whatever you want to call yourself, you are the only person that you need to validate that. And once you go outside and start acting on that energy, everything else will fall in line, because the perception of you is changing. Once the perception of you changes, you can bring in renewed energy. And you don't have to be tired of waiting, because you're outside taking action. Do you hear me? Okay? So it's like, bring closure to the idea that someday somebody is just gonna knock on your door and say, hey, I know you've been wanting to build a little community. I want to be in your community. Hear me and my people. Let's create your tribe. You gotta let go of that notion that somebody's gonna knock on your door one day and say, I know you want love. I know you want to be in love. I want to be in love with you. Let's fall in love. Let's live happily ever after. Nobody's gonna do that. Nobody's gonna knock on your door and say, hey, I have $20,000 for you. You know those things that you keep saying that you want to invest in? Girl, I heard you. I see you. Let me go ahead and help you. No. You got to go outside. You got to get it. Whether that means you're going to be applying for grants, whether that means you're going to be vending and saving, like whatever the case may be. Okay? You got to go outside, take the action, and get it. You got to bring closure to the fact that it's going to come easily to you, that it's going to come to you just because you're good at what you do, that it's going to come to you just because you have knowledge. Baby, don't none of that matter without work ethic. Period. Okay? Period. When you're willing to do the work, you will receive the gifts. And that's just how it goes. So you don't have nothing if you don't have you. Okay? You don't have nothing if you don't have you. If you don't have your passion, your determination, your work ethic, your foresight, your vision, there's nothing. But if you have all that and you waiting for all the other stuff, you can't sit back and wait. You have to keep acting. Okay? Keep taking the action. All right, what self-care habit can we adopt to help with surrender and mental peace, taking into account the focus on emotional well-being and the need for security? Let's see, honey. Running away, leaving some bad situations, running away. That's how I feel. Like, I feel like that's the self-care habit. Not necessarily that you need to run away, but you need to leave these bad situations alone. If you want to stop smoking, stop smoking. If you want to stop drinking, stop drinking. If you want to stop eating bad, stop eating bad. If you don't like the people that you're hanging out with, stop fucking hanging out with them hoes. If you don't like what's on your TV, turn the TV off and find something to read. If you don't like what's going down your timeline, deactivate your social medias and start over. Okay? Like, that's how I feel. That's what this is giving me. And that song is still playing in my head. Running away, leaving some bad situations, running away, yeah. Okay? That's how it feels. That's how I feel. Okay? Now, The cards are also in agreement with what I'm saying, okay? We need to adopt discipline. It takes discipline to say, I don't want to be a part of this, so I'm just not going to participate anymore. I don't want to indulge in this, so I'm simply not. I don't want to be subjected to this, so I'm cutting it out. Okay? It takes discipline, faith to achieve that. This is what the Hierophant is giving me in this particular instance. Okay? What do you need also? You need grace. You need beauty. You need mercy. You need balance. You need validation. Okay? And you can give that to yourself all day long. So until you find somebody else that can lay you down and rub your back, baby, go ahead and rub on that shoulder. Baby, go ahead and stretch out on that mat and work that thing out. Okay? Be the support that you need. And gain control and balance over your emotions. Because we don't have time to be putting ourselves on these emotional roller coasters. Baby, my name is not Vivian Green. I am not trying to emotional roller coaster. No, I don't want to be on it. Take me off. If I'm putting myself on it, take me off. If somebody else is putting me on, take me off. Okay, I don't know. We're not doing the emotional roller coasters. We are maintaining our discipline, our values, and our principles, which is giving us what? Strong foundation for how we treat ourselves and how other people treat us, right? And that's keeping us what? Emotionally stable, solid, and secure. Because we deserve that, okay? Period. Now, let's go ahead and do the additional oracle guidance, and that's it. This video is 30 minutes. I was not intending to keep y'all this long. But here we are, okay? I'm not mad at it. This reading is on point. I can't wait to watch it back and take notes. I'm not even gonna lie. Okay, let's see. Oh, here we go again with this new moon in Sagittarius card coming on out the works, letting us know that luck is what? On our side. I said luck is what? On our side. And y'all know what else? The new moon in Sagittarius is going to happen close, real close to the full moon in Cancer. Why do I know that? Because every time we have a full moon, it squares whatever the sun is in. So during Capricorn season, we will have our Cancer full moon. And what's right before Capricorn season? Sagittarius season. When does the Sagittarius new moon come? During Sagittarius season. Y'all can check my blog for the exact dates on these. I'm sure I will keep you updated. But let me just put that on out there. That lets you know that luck is on your side for this moon cycle. From the new moon in Cancer to the full moon in Cancer. For you honing in on those fourth house intentions of security, stability, family, support. Okay? Luck is on your side. But you have to be willing to advocate for yourself, my girl. You got to be willing to advocate for yourself. Okay? Period. And one thing the Sagittarius gonna do is advocate for themselves. Every single time. They don't give a damn. They not shy about it. Okay? Period. Now, let's do a postcard from Spirit. Because I know you see it. I know you see it. The synchronicities is hitting left and right. Man, I ain't even have to put up a fight. I know you see it. No, you see it? Y'all, I'm excited about this Cancer new moon. It's giving me life. Now that I did this reading, baby, this moon is giving me life. I'm here for it. Woo! Okay. Let me clear my throat for this postcard because I'm here for it. I'm here for it. Dear you, oh my, things are stirred up and change is upon you. This is cause for celebration. No need to be nervous, But know that it's okay to be afraid when faced with the uncertainties of life. The funny thing is that courage doesn't get mustered in the absence of fear, rather, in spite of it, or even because of it. Step into the unknown now. Let go of the branch you are clinging to, and let Spirit take the wheel and help steer you to your highest good and most wonderful adventure. All you need to concern yourself with is choosing courage as your ally. Leave the rest up to us. There is a load of miracles being shipped your way. Remember what philosopher Joseph Campbell said: take one step towards the gods, and they will take 10 towards you. We're all doing the destiny cha-cha on your behalf. That's right. Don't be afraid to dance. Loving you always. Ashe, I will leave you all with that, and I'm gonna see y'all in just a second because I gotta do the purge and progress week